Well, the Peach State may get its first national park and preserve. Ocmulgee Mounds National Park and Preserve Act is in Congress's hands right now. Tuesday, senators held their second hearing to talk about the bill since it was filed back in April. Fariha Abrar is following the bill. So what is the latest, Fariha?
The mounds are actually already a national historical park. Among other things, this bill would change the name and increase its size. Based on Tuesday's amendment, the size of the proposed Ocmulgee Mounds National Park and Preserve shrunk this year. The initial proposal started at 120,000 acres. Then the bill filed in April shrunk that to 25,000. The latest version approved Tuesday reduces that to 6,000 acres. Right now, it's about 3,300 acres. The parklands were the home of the Muscogee Creek Nation for thousands of years, and one of the goals of this bill was for the federal government to co-manage the park with Native Americans. And right now, through their current tribal consultation process with 12 Native American tribes, the National Historical Park's interpretive manager Robin Barker says,
"We consult, we let them know about ongoing projects that we have, upcoming new projects that we have to get input."
With some of the oldest indigenous mounds in all of North America.
The park preserves and protects and interprets evidence of one of the longest periods of human habitation of any one site in the national park system. So we have a long history here, which is pretty incredible.
In addition to redesignating the park and co-managing with the Muscogee, key points include an advisory council with representatives from the National Park Service, the tribe, and various government agencies. The Muscogee now owns about 126 acres of tribal land. The bill says, quote, it would be placed in trust for the tribe, giving a jurisdiction over those lands. The bill also discusses military activities, and it does not restrict any, such as flyovers, as long as it does not interfere with park management. Aside from the bill's goals, Barker says he's always working to ensure the history of Native Americans is protected, preserved.
And educate people that this is not something that only existed in the past, but very much exists right now into the present, and will continue to exist into the future with these cultural traditions of indigenous people here in North America.
After Tuesday's Senate hearing, Congress still has to vote on the bill. After it passes the Senate and House, it could go to the president's desk before his term's up. But if it does not pass Congress by the end of this year, the bill expires. If that happens, the bill would have to be refiled next year. Caitlin?